Discovery Clock, March 15th. We are splashed and we have bounced from Baja Naval. So all of our work is done and we're launched and we're rolling. So we've got Andy, Trevor, and David on his crew. The Cuatro Amigos. Everything at the moment is nominal and looking good. So we are gonna bust out of here, out of Ensenada, getting out here with a little bit of daylight, and we'll start pretty soon talking about what our watch schedules be, our watch rotation. We'll do 3-hour shifts between the 4 of us. Should be pretty easy. Got I don't know if this is the Carnival Radiance, but we've got a cruise ship right here parked next to us. And we had a little bit of rain earlier. You can see some clouds coming in the background. These were actually kind of coming from on shore, and we had a little pockets of sprinkles, but we're not expecting any weather. It looks like it should be pretty calm. See a little bit of a breeze over the water, so we might put some sails up. We got trouble brewing already, and I'm expecting our ETA into San Diego around 3:30 I think is probably pretty reasonable. We're going to take the inside the Los Coronados Islands route, and we'll check into San Diego, and then from there we may stop at an island on the way up, to be determined. Actually, this is the Discovery Princess. That is a large ship. So we got a boat here coming in under tow. We got Andy getting the main ready. All right, let's look. Is this loose? Yeah. Is there tension? You may need to pull some slack into it. Yeah. There you go.
Hold on.
And yeah, you may need to pull it through a couple of those blocks so it's loose. And then perfect. I got it. Okay, watch your head.
Yes, sir. Pull that slack out of that halyard.
No, the halyard. There you go.
No, I meant main sheet. He
oh, you meant main sheet?
He did the right thing.
I love it.
I said halyard, but
you're as bad as me at this shit, barking out orders and don't do what I said, do what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, you're going under that one.
Oh, it's yeah. Never mind. We'll have to take it up. So we're getting caught on the lazy jacks. Okay. Yeah, I pulled this about 40 degrees. We were still on the wind a little bit. Here, push this over.
Hold up, stop. You're caught again. You might have to come down unless you think I can grab
let it down just a little bit. But on the boom, look at the boom right in front of the block. See that gray line there?
Yep.
And then look at
yellow
this.
and gray.
Is that the same line there?
Well,
as the topping lift?
Yes.
Okay.
Yellow and gray.
So he's got it run on the boom. How's our topping lift right now?
It's loose.
Okay, if it's loose, it's fine.
Well, it's loose.
No, loose is fine.
Okay.
The main thing that we want to watch out for is if we go to reef and we pull it down, we may need to lower to let some topping lift out to pull the main, or when we sheet the main in tighter, we want to see what happens to the topping lift. So we're just about stopped. It's about what, 10 after 4. We got this fishing boat and we're steering along and his bearing's not changing, so we've got risk of collision. And we just stopped and we're just letting the guy pass. He's not fishing, he doesn't have gear down, so we would be the stand-on vessel. It would be up to this guy to get out of the way. He just doesn't give a shit. Like, that's kind of standard procedure here. So if you guys see something like this when I'm sleeping, just wake my ass up.
Gear down or pulling any nets or...
It doesn't look like he's got gear down, but so we had boats like this with there was a fishing boat like this as we were coming into Ensenada, bringing the boat down. No lights on, it was dark. Picked him up on radar, which was pretty sweet that worked. We're gonna go ahead and put the staysail up. Go ahead and just, yeah, go ahead and just pull it without putting the tailer on it by hand. And all right, guys, staysail's up. So we're still motor sailing. I don't know if that's, yeah, now we're getting close to 7 knots speed over ground. And slow down a little bit. And we're just surfing down a wave a little bit. Yeah, we're getting a little bit better speed with that. Nice. Whenever you're ready, go for it. Yeah, I guess I should have noted that this is the Genoa. So this may not work, but let's go ahead and see.
It's really tight.
What's, hey, Andy, if you open this up, rope clutch.
It's open.
Is the sheet loose?
It is loose. It's got a lot of slack. And I can see it's got, when he's winching on it, it's got a lot of tension on it.
Yeah, you don't need to put any more tension on it yet. Let's look at that blue line. Look at the furling line. What's holding the furling line?
Doesn't hold this one, doesn't hold this one.
That furling line is loose all the way to the furler?
Let me go.
I'm not buying it. Yeah, hey, right here, Andy. Open up your rope clutch. That's not open.
No, it's not open.
Yeah, push it all the way forward, bro. All right, there you go. So we're gonna make David do all this work, and then he's gonna find out. We've got like the 135 there. So the funny thing is it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a bunch of sail, but really it would work better with the Yankee to have both the head sail up and everything. Keep her coming.
Oh, you got, look at your tailer. You got something going on.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Take the top off. Take the winch handle off, I mean, sorry. That thing's not worth a crap, is it?
That's a little weird.
Is this whole top part loose, or? Cut it right by the D-ring up there. Just cut it, we'll let it loose, we'll furl it up. We'll leave the lazy side on the sheet. And if we need to, we can tie another bowline and tie it back up. And let's just take the load off that completely.
Okay.
Free right now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. Oh, nice work, brother.
What'd you do?
I was gonna say.
Very nice. Try to push the knot out. Real nice. But this is moving.
That needs to go all the way around.
So I can pull it out right now. This is.
All right, can we get this out?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What a monster. But there's something going on there. It's not supposed to shift. Yeah, I've seen them do that. And it's always put back in place. I don't know why they do that.
All right, we don't need this Genoa up anyway, so let's put the Genoa up. Let's furl it.
Great work.
So, sweet. Here I was ready to cut a damn $150 line. So, Andy, if you want to close the spin lock over here, and then you can start pulling in on this. You'll want to keep a little bit of tension on that blue sheet though, as we're pulling it in. So yeah, get your. Let me tail this. All right, keep it running. All right, well, I'm glad we screwed around during the daylight to try and figure all this out. Great work, crew. Yeah, the other thing we need to watch out for when we're looking at ships without AIS are things like this Mexican Navy ship that's overtaking us. So he's a good radar target, but he's not on AIS. It's 6 p.m. I think Andy's getting ready for his watch. Boiling water.
I make a little coffee.
Making coffee. So we're doing 3-hour shifts. I did 3 to 6. Andy's 6 to 9. Is it Trevor is 9 to midnight. David's midnight to 3, I think. All right, it's 10 p.m. We're coming up on these ships at this LPG terminal off of Rosarito. You see 4 of them here on AIS, and we're watching a target straight ahead of us. Can't really tell what they're doing because they're not running AIS. Then we've got 2 ships over here to port. One's past us and another one's coming across our beam. So what's the name of this one? Liberty, which is a it just says BCS, so I don't know how big this boat is, the Liberty. So we're going to come past the Liberty, and then this boat that's ahead of us, I can't tell if they're moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this guy pass us and watch him on radar, and then we will go to port, likely, because it doesn't look like this guy's moving relative to the others. So I don't think that guy's moving. So we'll have to take a look at that, because we don't want to go to port if we're going to do port to port, but we don't want to get too close to these ships either. So we're watching that. At this point, he's about 4 miles out, and I don't think he's moving. 11:36 p.m. update. We're kind of past. Actually, we're not past the North Coronado Island yet. We're kind of past that, so no real obstructions. Our next 10.8 miles or so out is the light where we'll San Diego light, where we'll start to excuse me, enter San Diego. So we got about an hour and a half of motoring there. I'm gonna lay down and so you can get a little bit more of a nap. Since we're past all the boats and everything like that, looks clear for now. About 1:15 a.m. We're just outside of San Diego light here. We're getting in pretty close here to San Diego approach. So I thought I'd get up and chat with the guys and help take her in. Alright, here's a look in front of us. There's a bright green flashing light or two up ahead. Those are the range markers, the brightest lights in the background. So we're kind of lined up right now. David's at the helm taking us in, and we're gonna head right for that. So we've got really good visibility. We just got to watch out for these buoys as we're coming in, but we're teed up pretty well here. A little visit from U.S. Customs. Came to check us out. They didn't really board us. They just asked us some questions and stuff. Came up on us pretty quick. Asked us a few questions, and that was it. So here's our plan. I should have probably taken care of this earlier, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the CBP dock here in San Diego at Shelter Island, and we'll do a tie-up, and then I'll try the CBP Roam app and key everything in. We already kind of in this chute, heading through the channel. The time that I thought this might be a good idea to try and get the app going, and we needed more eyes to watch for buoys and stuff. So here we are, tied up the CBP dock, engine off. 2:55 a.m. and we're waiting for the CBP officer to review the request to the CBP Roam app. So we plugged in the passports and all the crew information, and now we're just waiting for someone to respond to us so we can figure out what the heck we do next. So these guys can do like a video interview and stuff over the phone, and check us in without necessarily having to physically come here. But at this point, I'm not sure if these guys are gonna see this for a while or how long we'll be waiting. So now we just wait. All right, 4 a.m. we're heading out of San Diego. Destination Avalon at this point. We've got one boat coming in, a towboat, and till it. We're gonna pass port to port. All right, we're just coming up on San Diego Light here. So it does SD and Morse code. 20 after 6, debating whether to stay up for sunrise, a little bit knackered. We've got about 61.8 nautical miles to Avalon at this point. Actually a little bit less than that because I set it for White Cove. So we're gonna head to Avalon and keep trucking along. Andy's on watch, probably filming a YouTube video. Yep. All right, 20 till 7. Not quite officially sunrise, but we're getting some light. About 60 miles, give or take, a little bit less to Catalina. And we are making okay time. What are we doing? 6.2. 6.2. There's just a slight breeze, and what's true wind? Is it still about 10 knots?
Yeah, 10.
So about 10 knots from the southeast. Not sure how long that's going to hold up. Should be giving us a little push. I don't think there's enough to worry about putting the main up right now. So we're just going to bounce around, pry motor. Maybe this afternoon we'll get a little bit of sailing in. But the plan is we're gonna roll into Avalon 5-6 p.m. Depending on what the wind does for us or against us, and we'll catch up with sailing vessel svAeroNautical. So we have a Coast Guard cutter to port, but then we have a Ponga being chased by a smaller Coast Guard vessel. I'm guessing these guys are training. If they're not training and this is the real deal, that's pretty bad. It's kind of badass either way, actually. After 9 a.m. We're gonna try and get morale up with cooking with keel dragger. So we're gonna make chorizo, eggs, and cheese burritos. So I took the chorizo sausage, took the casing off, and cutting that up into smaller pieces. So we're gonna cook that down. Heated up some tortillas. These are kind of the real deal. White, I don't know if they're probably pure lard, who knows, but tortillas, and then we have eggs and queso Monterey Jack, all fresh from Ensenada. All right, almost finished product for the chorizo and egg and cheese breakfast burritos. Put a little bit of a Paradis salsa chipotle up on these, and we're done. Keep her coming. Lots of activity here. Took another little nap, and look at this. That's Avalon in sight. I love it when I come off my shift and we're almost there, but even better, you guys put the staysail up. We already had the main up, and we're doing about 5.5 knots, making pretty good speed. So we're getting a nice little sail on our final few miles here into Avalon. So nice little breeze. The Genoa we could put up, but we've got that issue with the winch, so we'll have to check that out. So we can do some real sailing. We'd be going a little bit faster. This, isn't it beautiful? great way to end the trip, or not end it, but at least what a great way to get back to Catalina here. So hopefully we'll have a good sail tomorrow. But it's been all motoring since 3 o'clock yesterday, and it's 3:24 p.m. today. So, you know, we've been going at it for a little over 24 hours with that brief stop in San Diego for customs.
Hey, what's going on?
You got the ice maker running yet?
Well, you haven't told me what kind of beer you guys like.
Cold. Duh.
I can arrange that.
We're rolling in. We're just right outside Avalon here, so we'll be asking for a mooring assignment soon.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll be in it a little bit.
Sounds good. We'll see you here.
I tried to hail you on VHF. You didn't get anything, or
Nah, I'm on the back of my boat sitting in a lawn chair.
Okay.
I didn't have it turned on. I'm just hanging out the back of the boat.
All right, right on.
I'm on 176.
Okay. I saw you on AIS, so we'll see you there. We'll see you in a little bit.
Cool.
All right, man. Bye.
See ya.
All right, I gotta say this, as far as cruise ships go, that's actually a good looking cruise ship. Reminds me of the Queen Mary. I'm not a big cruise ship fan, but I like this one. Here's our welcome party. Look at that.
Nice.
We figured on
True
behalf
friends.
of the Ensenada
Wow.
crew, you need a Modelo.
Oh,
Thank you, kind
gracias.
sir. Oh wow, look at this. Woo. Now that's a proper welcome. Oh, sorry.
That is a proper welcome.
How was the trip?
Good.
It's good.
Oh shit. It's getting cold. Oh, now.
Swimmer in the water up here.
All right, swimmer in the water.
Go get it, Jim.
It's this one right here, correct? 111?
This is it.
Let me start your chinga.
Yes.
The voodoo that you do. Voodoo you do.
All right, you're gonna have to work that sand line back quick. Keep pulling it up.
Your side or this one?
I got it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and throw it down.
Try to keep those weights off your hull.
Appreciate it.
That's what I was thinking. It's like if you get one of those flexible
Yeah. Deluxe
dock lines,
taxi
it might
service.
might make a
Compliments of svAeroNautical. Time for a little captains at captain's hours. Cheers, amigos.
captain's hour. Cheers, brother. Cheers, dude.
Cheers.
Sunday morning, and we are thinking about heading back. We've been debating because the new depth speed temperature transducer is not that we had installed, and the reason why we went to Mexico in the first place is not working. So David's closing up here, but we've been debating because it's the transducers on the port side underneath the sole, and there's no real super good way to access it, to service it anyway. So we're debating on whether we can get another one put in easily without sinking the boat. So this is, under the sole, we need to make sure we've got at least like this much space, which I know we do, or they wouldn't have been able to put the transducer in. But my concern is when we pull the old one out, that water's going to be gushing everywhere on the underneath of the cabin sole. So what's your assessment of the situation?
I don't know. I don't like it. I think there would be a pretty stressful situation to try to fix that. So I want to be here when you do it. See how it all goes down.
So it may be a quick haul at the boatyard, or we just may go for it. I'm almost inclined to go for it because I'm an idiot. But we'll find out next week probably. Morning. Sailing vessel aeronautical.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab breakfast and probably head out after that.
I think everybody's pretty much ready. We've had a pretty full weekend.
Good to see you, Chris. Thanks for the hospitality, man.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, gracias for these cervezas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a good trip back.
Yeah, you too.
Adios, Avalon. We got smokers coming.
So instead of putting like a bird back down here, they made a storage room.
California King. 11:30. We've got about a little over 6 nautical miles, so about an hour left. No wind. So we're motoring. We're in the shipping lanes right now. We've got a ship coming right at us, heading southbound. His CPA's just a little under 3.5 miles, and we're already at his bow or getting past it, so no concerns there. But pretty nice day, fairly clear, a little bit of clouds, but an overall beautiful day. We've been seeing dolphins a fair amount, like feeding, swimming around, which is kind of been nice. We haven't any playing off our bow or anything, but good to see a little bit of wildlife. I don't think we had too many dolphin visits on the way up. A lot of it was overnight too, so we wouldn't have seen them. We got a nice pod of dolphins all around us here. Front of us, back. Here's a familiar sight. It's been a little while since the last week of January, I believe. Angel's Gate.